I'm now to focus on the forecast, though, which is a cold topic.
And it is very chilly outside.
Yes.
We still saw a lot of folks trick-or-treating in the neighborhoods, and rightly so. Most were dressed appropriately.
It was freezing. Yeah,
but it was still cold, and I think there were still a lot of kids that were determined to wear their little princess costumes. I know Lucy was determined, and she would not put on a hat. Lucy. Princesses don't wear hats, Dad. Yes, they do when it's cold out. 50 degrees right now, 36-degree dew point, very dry. Humidity is only at 59%, and winds are still pretty brisk out of the north at around 15 miles an hour, though they have been diminishing and will continue to do so. But still, overnight tonight, we are going to see kind of stronger winds, especially on the south shore. Look at today's high, 79 degrees, but that's very misleading because that 79 was our midnight high. We were dropping ever since, and we spent the afternoon in the 50s, and it was a very chilly day today. And as far as rainfall goes, we started out very wet. Rainfall for the month, 8.21 inches of rain. Now, the wettest on record at the airport is over a foot of rain. So that 8.21 is makes us the sixth wettest on record. So yes, it was very wet, but we have had wetter. And actually, kind of the top five are in excess of 8, 9, 10 inches of rain, most likely associated with probably some early month tropical systems. Temperatures right now are in the 40s on the North Shore. 40 south of the lake. Kenner, really our only holdout at 50 degrees, but everyone is going to continue to drop as this very cold air mass continues to dominate the nation. I kind of keep pointing out what's going on in the Rockies because this is where the core of that cold air mass was over the last couple of days. And over the last couple of days, those temperatures were in the single digits. So starting to kind of moderate out there as that air mass, which originated up in the Arctic, has started to finally spread farther to the east. Still some severe weather from the Carolinas up toward Virginia and even upstate New York. All of this is with that front that moved through early this morning, and it's going to continue to push off the East Coast. But for us, we were able to enjoy clear skies, very chilly temperatures for Halloween, and also some pretty strong winds. Now, no advisories for us in terms of cold winter weather, but a freeze warning is in effect for central and north Louisiana and a frost advisory just off to our west, which does include Morgan City. We'll stay under clear skies. Again, the only thing kind of hindering the temperatures from just bottoming out overnight tonight would be the winds. However, the winds also make it colder on the south shore because with a lighter north wind, it gives that air mass time to kind of moderate over water temperatures, which are still in the 70s. But with a strong wind, it doesn't give that air mass much time. So we tend to be a little bit colder south of the lake with these strong northerly winds. So I do have us in the mid 40s south of the lake, and that is the metro area, because elsewhere we may get into the upper 30s and north shore temperatures into the 30s. A few spots kind of away from the lake could briefly drop to near freezing, or if nothing else, the lower 30s. Gorgeous day tomorrow with a high around 58 degrees. Very nice weekend. Now we are looking at some very cold mornings, 30s and 40s, both Saturday and Sunday. Keep in mind on Saturday we gain 1 hour as we fall back. We don't lose anything except daylight in the evening. And then we will start a slow warm up by next week with rain chances returning, looking more like Thursday.
All right, Chris, thanks. Well, tonight, kids packed neighborhoods.